Hi everyone, Brittany Roberts here. So to answer question one, what did you notice about the skills of counseling? I first noticed the integration of open-ended and closed-ended questions used by both of the counselors. So they both started with inviting each of the clients into the session and asking what they would like to discuss. After that, they had a series of open-ended and closed-ended questions that would help the client arrive at a thought. And that made me think of the concept of non-directive counseling that was introduced in Chapter 8, where the counselor is essentially helping the client, but they are not planting or directing the client to a certain thought. Um, Another skill that I noticed was their ability to paraphrase. So, whether it was in the middle of the session or at the end, the counselors would both paraphrase certain content to make sure that they were following and understanding what the client um, was revealing to them or what they were trying to express. And then the last one I noticed was their attentive silence. So there were several pauses throughout the courses of the videos where um, the client would take a second and the counselor would not interject or start talking. They would give the client a second and then proceed to talk afterwards. To answer question two, are the sessions you watched similar to what you imagined the counseling session to be? Why or why not? I would say yes. A lot of what I've seen has been counselors in movies or television shows with a pen and paper taking notes actively as a client has been talking about their problems or what they're going through. So I would say yes and no, they are similar to what I imagined. And then lastly, to answer Dr. VW's question, I would like to see a counselor who is warm and empathetic. As far as professionalism, I wouldn't mind a counselor who cries because to me that would mean that they feel and um, have genuine concern for my problems. If they don't cry, that doesn't mean that they don't care, but I would say that I would personally welcome that, but would love someone who's warm. So